Hey guys, today I get to talk to you about recognition and empowering coaches. As you start to build your team and you start to mentor and sponsor coaches, it's important to make them feel like they're an equal member of this team. You want to uplift them, you want to empower them because you want them to stick around for the long haul, right? You don't want to sign coaches and have them quit a month later. You want to create that sense of family and closeness that a team needs. And reaching out to your coaches and empowering them is a great way to get them to stick around. It's such a simple thing, but really, y'all, it goes a long way. So why is it important? Well, number one, it increases positive feelings. We all know that with coaching, it can get a little discouraging and a little disheartening at times. And that's why we have to be there for our coaches, to point out what they are doing right. In a very negative world, it's easy to get trapped under those negative feelings. But by pointing out those things that they're doing right, it can go a long way and repress the negative and turn a bad day into a good day. Also, it retains coaches and sets a standard of performance for your team. We want to create a very positive and uplifting team environment. I want my coaches to know that this business can be hard for all of us, but I also want them to know that they have a safe place to come and they have a place that they can plug into every day that is positive, and that will help keep them going. And number three, it helps with self-esteem. It helps people step outside their comfort zones. I want to create an atmosphere of fun. Your team page needs to be a fun and engaging place. I want people to come to it. I don't want people to dread my next post. No, I want it to be the first thing that people want to plug into in the morning, And as you develop your plan for recognition, you need to be sure to consider your plan of action. And what you want it to accomplish. For example, an idea you could use is to create a monthly focus. So 1 month it might be social media. You could have your coaches share sample social media posts with the team. 1 month it could be on personal development. So you could share about the personal development book you're reading, or ask your coaches to share about a favorite podcast that they have. Ask your coaches to share some inspirational quotes to motivate everyone. And so, and then another month you could focus on recruiting. So you could have a contest. This is what I love. You can have a contest for the most invites. You can have a contest for Success Club points. You can do a fun little prize at the end. It's fun to get prizes. You'd be surprised what people will do for a little water bottle. It will motivate people. I know I was. I was like, I need to get that plastic bracelet. I just need to get it. But my point is, people love competition. Whatever you do, you need to keep it consistent, though. Don't just try out these things, these monthly focuses. Don't just try out these things for a few weeks and then never do them again. It may take some time to gain that momentum with your coaches. Also, keep it simple. Do a rock star post of the day. Everyone likes to be recognized. So if somebody and social media is a very scary thing for some people. So if you see someone who struggles with posting on social media and they have posted just this rock star post, you need to recognize that. Recognize them. Do shout outs for little things like, oh my goodness, my new coach just shared their story. What an inspiration she is. I'm so excited for her. My new coach already sold a challenge pack. Boom, way to go. Or new coach Brooke is doing 21-day fix. She's on her second round. She's lost 5 pounds. Bam, way to do it, sister. Try to give shout outs to everyone. And and it also helps to shoot out a personal message to them. Tell them they're doing a good job. Another thing we want to talk about today is empowering coaches. New coaches bring a lot to the table. If you see a new coach who is good at social media, you need to reach out to them and ask them to maybe have them create a little instructional video for your team. Have them plug in weekly and share their tips. People like that. When people are good at something, they love to be asked to help out. Maybe you have a coach that's great at organization. Well, reach out to them. Have them help you create an organizational tool for your team. And, maybe you have a coach that is just very positive and uplifting. Well, ask them to encourage and uplift on your team page or in your challenge groups. Y'all, these are little things, and little things can go a long way. Maybe you have somebody that's good at scripting invites. Well, get together with them. See if y'all can come up with a training and create some sample invites for your team to use. Whatever you do, do not be afraid to ask for help. Don't ever think that you know everything about coaching. Every day, I am still learning something new. So find out what challenges your new coaches. And find out what's challenging them. Ask them to, maybe they have an idea of how to fix it, and then ask them to share that with your new coaches. My point is, don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to empower your coaches. Don't be afraid to speak positive into your coaches. It can go a long way, and it can create a tight-knit community and keep them around for the long haul. Even if it's a coach that's just in it for the discount, I want them to feel like they are just as important as my rock star coaches. Just as important, because guess what? One day, because you've been pouring into them, they're going to look up and go, Coach, I want to do what you do. Thank you so much for pouring into me. I'm ready to get this going. So you just never know. And even if they don't, if they're just discount coaches, we want them to stick around forever too, being a discount coach. So I want you today to make a list of all your coaches. And I want you to write something positive beside their name, whether it be hitting Success Club, whether they've been inviting, whether they're consistent with social media, or they're just super duper inspiring. And send them a message. Maybe send them a handwritten card and mail it to them. Give them a shout out on the page. Whatever it is, reach out, encourage them, and put this as part of your power hour from now on. We do it for our challengers. We should do it for our coaches too. Okay, guys, have a great day. Keep on plugging in because y'all are doing fantastic.